Welcome back to Hot Chocolate and Bible Time.
Okay, so today we're doing an interview with our
Grandma!
and just a little disclaimer, Emily is in the other room watching her little videos and the TV's on, so it's kind of really loud. So let's get started.
Oh, by the way, I have a cold, so if my voice sounds weird, that will be why. So, Grandma, we have 10 questions prepared for you today. Are you ready?
No.
Okay. So, number 1, what is your testimony?
When I got saved, I was, and you're going to ask me that next how old I was, but I was about 8 years old, and I went to Vacation Bible School at a Baptist church down the road from us. And one of the ladies in the classes I was taking had led me to the Lord. My mom and dad at that time were not serving the Lord. They had got away from the Lord. But when I was about 14 years old, my mom and dad started going back to church and gave their heart back to the Lord and started serving the Lord. My dad even became a pastor.
Cool story. How old were you when you became a Christian?
About 8 years old. I already said that.
The rest of the questions are just like background information that we've already covered.
What's your favorite devotional?
You know, there's several. I just pick up some and I read a few out of here, a few out of there. So just, not one in particular.
Who is your favorite speaker?
Kind of have two. John Bevere. I like to listen to John Bevere. I like John Hagee and I like John Kilpatrick. All Johns. All Johns.
I guess John's a good name if you want to be a pastor. Grandma will like you.
Okay, last question from me is, what's a piece of advice you've been given that's always stuck with you?
Okay, so this is nothing to do with church or religion or anything, but I grew up in an Italian family. And my grandma would always say, and you could tell because I'm a little chunky here, but my grandma would always say, you must learn to eat everything. I hope a depression never comes. That's kind of stuck with me. That's not good advice, really.
Okay, now we're passing the questions on
Okay.
to Michaela.
What is your favorite Bible verse and why?
Actually, this on my shirt, my sister got me this for Christmas. Walk by faith and not by sight. Walk by faith and not by sight. And the reason, we're in these days now where we have to walk a lot by faith because they're just you just don't know what these times are going to bring on. So you got to really just be able to trust in the Lord and walk by faith. Yes.
Who inspired you to go to church? Who brought you there?
My grandparents. Before my mom and dad went back to church, I always spent the weekend at my grandparents, my Italian grandparents. They went to Glen Park Assembly of God, and I would go to church with them. And when my mom and dad got back to the Lord, that's going to be one of your questions too. That's where we went to church at Glen Park Assembly of God, and my pastor there was Brother Vigna. He was a saved Italian pastor. And then later when I became a teenager, we went to East Gary or Lake Station Assembly of God. And my pastor there was Denver Baker.
What was one of the first things you remember from your first times in church?
I don't...
Like a certain message or like somebody you met?
Just different people that I met that inspired me to walk with the Lord. When in Lake Station, we had a wonderful youth group, and we are still, a lot of us are still in contact today. We like we're on Facebook today. We just, it's like a never separated family of friends from Lake Station. Hi, all from Lake Station.
Okay, who was your first pastor?
Brother Vigna from Glen Park Assembly.
What is your favorite
told you that
song from going to church when you were younger?
What?
Your favorite song from going to church?
Actually, one of my favorite songs I know was a hymn. Blessed Assurance is my favorite. Till this day, I
Mom
love
still does that.
Blessed Assurance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was one of my favorite songs. So
That's all 2 questions.
that's all the questions. You don't have more?
Do you want more?
No. I enjoyed being with everybody and able to. I love these 2 girls and the one that's watching in the background over there.
Well, thank you, Grandma, for being on our channel.
And my
with
daughter
us.
that's peeking around the corner, and my other daughter that's up in the street. I love you all. And my son, Bobby and Chris.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your bell notifications so you can get notified every time we post. And don't forget we have new videos coming out. So thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Ready?
Bye,
Sip your
y'all.
coffee.
So much. I forgot how we did, but you started just laughing or something. I don't even know. Videos, I look like I have a lazy eye.
You do. You've
Okay.
had surgery on it 3 times.
You know, I had a lazy eye too when I was growing up. Did you know?
This has to be in the bloopers.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Oh grace, every time you come around I feel okay. Help me see color